In between, but they don't do it like we do it.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go through the rain here in Jacksonville. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
All right. 18.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a 1st down for Houston.
1st down.
On the quick, right? 18.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he's in! Cade Otton, touchdown Texans. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, so high. Silver.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Hey, son, time.
On first down, Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Silver.
Owned back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
Brings up third down.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. First down and more inside the 25. And he'll get into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. All square now at 6 aside as the ball's back in the air again. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
18. What's that?
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 24 now, here's second and 9.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
It's Otten in motion. On second down, Stroud throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Now Mixon, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
A second down throw for Stroud. That's going to be incomplete, and he'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to lift.
And he is going to go down. They sack him to end end the first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even at 6 apiece. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Texans getting all set to punt. That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a run on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 41, here's second down and 9.
Hey, go! Hey, Tomato, it's hot.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Great job. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Man, it's Thomas. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Here we go. Hey, son.
Now whistles here, and a penalty that makes somebody move early up front.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, so hot. Take right open. Silver.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They face second down and 7.
Red on red.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Hey.
Lawrence now. He puts it up, and it's caught. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his second touchdown of the year. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Looking for the kickoff for the Jaguars.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Get across the 20. Mark them at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's second and 6.
18. What's up?
Back to throw. Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand.
A Texans first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
All right.
On play action. Stroud. With the man, that's Collins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Texans.
Here we go. Let's go.
On first down, it's Stroud. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Tony.
Now Stroud. It's over the middle of the tight end. Otten. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down, Houston.
Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, 30 left. 11, Agate.
A first down throw for Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Incomplete.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Lawrence now on second down. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Here we go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. This one hauled in by Thomas. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
And he will go all the way. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. Inside the 30. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 54 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
He's got it at the 3. And he will score again. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2.
The Jaguars will line up.
They're going to try to run it in. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. They stop the 2-point try. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
They're on the 35-yard line.
On the quick, right? 18. Let's go.
Here's a give up the middle to Nixon. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. John Hines out there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Give him 14 on that one. First down for Houston.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To throw, it's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. That one way too slow in developing. They rally in the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. A tough spot here. Third and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On fourth down, Stroud. That's taken in. And he's in! Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, go! Here we go.
On first down, Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brayton Strange. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Hey, Ginger. Zach. 30 left. Still.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. St. Bigsby, the man he was looking for that time. And it's going to be fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, They're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Turn, defense, hot. Eleven.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
On the quick, right? Swap, another swap. Buggy.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
What's that? 118. What's that? Robin.
Throwing is Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd down. Here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Foye Oluokun.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Alert! On red.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. They go play action for Lawrence. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Red on red.
It's Bigsby. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd, they need 8.
All right, let's go. Turn, defense, hot.
Lawrence now. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
2 yards on the pickup in 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down.
Hey, Soko, so hot. Hey, I'm gun.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this will be caught right sideline, but no, out of bounds. The official says incomplete receiver could not get both feet down. That's going to bring up 4th down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and set